We're never going to be perfect, no matter how hard we try. But what we can do is we can keep continually getting better and better and correcting ourselves and catching ourselves each time we fuck up.
It's the takeover.
What's going on? The beautiful thing about being human is inherently we are flawed. The human experience gives us the opportunity to constantly be growing because we're constantly going to be fucking up. We're never going to be perfect, no matter how hard we try. But what we can do is we can keep continually getting better and better and correcting ourselves and catching ourselves each time we fuck up. I kind of missed my deadline, you would say, or I had some family come down. I was spending a lot of time with my family. I was out, and right before I left to go spend time with family, I had the opportunity to take my mic, take my MacBook and everything. But I was like, nah, I'll be back in time. And pretty much I missed my cutoff and I didn't post my video in the full 24. And I was beating myself up a bit because I've been on a streak. But it's all good. I did have the video like edited and shit, and pretty much I'm just gonna make this video now to make up for it. And this is gonna be the second video I posted. I instead of posting it that day during the nighttime, I just posted it in the morning. So what I'm gonna do to make up for it is I'm recording this video. That's gonna be the second video I posted today. So it kind of makes up for it for me. And that's just making me think how being human, we're always going to fuck up. We're always going to have an opportunity, if you want to frame it in a positive way, which is what I do. And this is true too. We always going to have the opportunity to correct ourselves. And so this is me correcting myself right now, making the second video in the day. Instead of beating yourself up, you just correct yourself faster, or you make up for it. So yeah, I mean, I've been priding myself on how disciplined I've been lately. It's very good. I'm also correcting the part of me that will beat myself up, in a way that's not productive. You know what I'm saying? If I were just to be down and be like, oh, fuck, I missed video for the day, da da da, what is that going to do? You know what I'm saying? The best thing I could do is come up with a way to make up for it like I did. Boom, I'm going to drop 2 videos in the day. How about that? Therefore, we continued the video every day. And there's other days where I posted 2 videos in the day as well. So I'm still, if you look at the month, it's still over the amount of videos that I would have if I posted a video a day. Pretty much just move on. When you fuck up, we're human, it's gonna happen. Striving to be perfect, like we're always going towards that, we're always pushing for that, but we're never gonna hit that mark being absolutely perfect. So what we can do, the best thing we can possibly do, is to just catch ourselves as fast as possible and correct it. You know what I'm saying? That's like peak. That's like the top. That's the real aim. We'll aim for perfection, but in reality, the real version of perfection for us, being that we're human and we're flawed, is to correct ourselves faster and faster each time to catch ourselves. Me, instead of getting angry and shit, instead of beating myself up, I've been working to just correct myself, move in the direction that I want to go faster, spend less energy beating yourself down, and then redirect the energy as fast as possible. First, having the awareness to catch yourself and be aware, like, okay, I fucked up here, and then redirecting back towards the mission. Everybody will relate to this. Everybody will relate to this because everybody's human. So everybody's going to be fucking up. I mean, beating yourself up is better than just being like, oh, just accepting it. And you know what I'm saying? Accepting mediocrity. We can never do that. So we're always going to be opposed to that. We're always going to go in the opposite direction. Perfection. You know what I'm saying? So so the next best thing is to catch yourself. Boom. Hit the lotus. Don't make me hit the lotus. Fuck it, they made me hit the lotus. Correction. GPS coordinates. Where are we? We're locked in to the promised land. Oh shit got a little shaky. The fucking signal went out. Correct it. Get that signal back. Get the GPS back. Now we're fucking autonomously going in the correct direction, back on the fucking mission, baby. Yep, this is gonna be a simple, short ass video. Just remember not to beat yourself up. Remember that we're human. We're inherently flawed. We're never gonna be perfect. So the closest we can get to perfection is to just correct it ASAP. Get back on the path as soon as possible. So here I am, being vulnerable, being true. That's what I do. I'm a poet and I know it. By the way, Void Reflections coming out. It's making progress. The poem book is going to be coming out very soon. But yeah, man, correcting ourselves, and that's the name of the game, bro. That's the best we can hope for. And as long as you're doing that, like, you're fucking winning, baby. And it's all about just staying on the path. It's all about being aligned, being coherent. As long as we're doing that, we're winning, baby. And this is a part of it. We're going to step off the path a tiny bit, but if we can correct ourselves and catch ourselves very fast, you feel me? And, me in that situation, I'll give myself some grace. Grace is always good for others and for ourselves. I'll give myself some grace because I was sacrificing. I had family that was visiting, so I was spending time with family, which I don't do enough anyway. So it was positive what I was doing. It was all good. It's not like I just chose to just be a bitch, you know what I'm saying, and be like, oh, I'm not going to do it today. I can't. I was definitely preoccupied with some shit that's more important, I would say. Family's very important, so I was spending time with family. I'll take that. You feel me? And then being that was the case, I was still going to make up for it. So overall, even though we had a little tiny misstep, like, this is the best that you can hope for. It's this situation, like, where you made a misstep, but it's kind of justified, or it's kind of, at least positive. It's something else that's fulfilling you as well. This is the best possible situation. Overall, we got to pat ourselves on the back when we're staying disciplined as well for a minute, and just spend less time on beating yourself up. Spend less time focusing on the negative. Remember, because life is a mirror. Whatever we're focusing on, we're going to get more of. Do this experiment with yourself. If you think about the negatives, you can ask yourself the negative side. Like, I can ask myself how I'm a fucking bitch, right? And then my brain is going to come back with all the reasons why I'm a bitch. But is that going to be cohesive? Is that going to be coherent towards where we're going? No, it's not. So we choose to feed our brain, to feed our mind, right? We choose to feed our mind what's going to continue us on the path of going where we do want to go. So instead of focusing on the negative and say, hey, you're being a bitch, brain, I'm giving you a task. Any thought we give to our mind, we're giving our brain a task to go prove it. So instead of speaking negatively to myself, I'm going to speak positive, and I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to say, how can we make up for this? What can we do right now that's going to make us continue on the path to the promised land? And then our brain will start feeding us that. Hey, why don't you just do a second video? You did second video a few times this month already, so why not do a second video and just keep yourself ahead of the game? Boom. What could the topic be about today? Well, you're human. You fucked up a little bit. Everybody's human. This whole channel and the whole point of these insights is to share real shit that people go through, real shit that I go through in my life. Therefore, I know other people go through it. So the whole point is to share insights from real life that really help people on the journey, right? So it fits perfectly. So that's what I decided to focus on, and that's why I'm here right now, coming through and making a fucking video. And this may not be the best video. It's all good. Like, I've already come to terms with this as well, and I made a video about this before too, and I'm going to be speaking about this often too. To do something is better than doing nothing, because there's going to be times where we're not going to be full energy. We're not going to be our best self. We're not going to have the most powerful, best insights. We can either give ourselves the excuse and be like, oh, I can't do it today because, I don't have something hitting, or I don't have enough time to think of a topic that's really great. I don't have a good topic in the chamber that I really want to resonate with, that's really resonating, bro. Just do it. Just fucking do the video. It's all good. When you're doing a video every day, it's gonna, whatever you're doing, whether it's designs, I always talk about the shit that applies to my life. You could apply it to yours and what you're doing, what's your promised land, where you're heading. For me, it has to do with design, building platforms, things of this nature, making art, shit like that. So you're better off doing a poem every day, or 5 poems a day, whatever. You're better off doing a video a day. You're better off doing a design a day, even if that day it's going to be ass. It's better to not do it, because when you don't do it because it's not up to par with perfection, then you're just going to open the door for you to not do it so many times. So it's better to just continue doing the tasks, even if it's not where you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? This goes back to the main topic where we're humans, we're imperfect. We're not going to be on the same top level all the time. But this shit will get lost in the sea of everything. When you're doing so many reps, it gets lost. And honestly, I spoke about this before in the video where I spoke on this other topic. It's like kind of like the second topic, but it also ties into the first one, which is, even in our worst moments, like worst videos, worst designs, there's going to be an element of it that's fire. That comes out when you're in the process, when you're doing it. So it's best to just keep hitting it, keep dropping the videos, keep doing the designs. You may have an element of a design, it may be ass overall, but you may find a little element that you didn't channel, like that didn't come out of you until you sat down and you did it. And you say, damn, this hat design is ass, but I do like that color that I picked there. And then further down the line, when you're doing other designs, you may incorporate that, and it may be the fire design that pops, that people really love, resonates, sells great. Also being very vulnerable. You can never go wrong with just being very vulnerable and true. Like that's always gonna be the right way to go. People relate to the human shit. So show more of your flaws. Put it out there more. You gotta stop giving a fuck, people. We gotta just keep doing the task. Like that's the main thing. So yeah, this is me making up for the fact that I was late posting my video yesterday. Didn't post it till today. Fuck it, I'm gonna do a second one, and I'm gonna speak on how I'm human, and I'm gonna speak on how it's more important to just keep on the positive side of things and to focus on what's the next action you could do to keep you on the path, to correct it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing here today. Very simple video, very short video, but this is what we do. We just keep fucking doing the shit, keep recording, keep making the content, keep getting better and better, keep correcting ourselves when we fuck up. We're human at the end of the day. Give yourself some grace. We all gonna make it, baby. Quick fucking video, takeover worldwide. You know how we fucking do, baby. Two options: win with us or watch us fucking win. Let's fucking get it, baby.
It's the